Failure. What is failure and is it important? Failure is simple definition is when we try something and we do not reach the desired goal, it's failure. Failure is bad. That is what we have been taught. Failure is not good. Nobody likes a failure. So many ways we become a failure when we don't get the desired numbers in our exams, or we don't get into the good colleges, the jobs, the pay, in relationship, financial freedom, good health, unsuccessful business, unstable career, less money in the bank account. So many ways are there to make us a failure. Being alone, having no friends, no relatives, and maybe everything is there, but unable to communicate with them, relate to them, or putting your mind into a project year after years, unable to reach to the goal. Scarcity in the tactics, the finance, the health, very painful. Nobody wants it. Yet, such an inevitable part in everybody's life. The school doesn't teach us that failure is good. It only teaches us that failure is bad. If you fail, you will have a destitute life. So we shouldn't fail. If we will fail, there is no life ahead. After failure, the only thing is depression, loneliness, solitary existence, and even probably getting into a suicidal mind, and probably might be even killing yourself or getting addicted to drinks and drugs. So we should avoid being a failure. We should not do anything that risks. There is a risk of being a failure. We should have everything so planned precisely and intricately that there is no chance of failure. More than action, there should be discussion and planning of not being a failure. Because if we fail, life is ruined. No matter how, the only outcome should be success, victory. Failure shouldn't be a part of anybody's life. Whoever invented computer or thought of inventing it should have known that it will be a success. He is not going to fail. Nor any equipment in the world, whether telephones or electricity or discovering any medicine, any industrial revolution, even looking for the path of salvation or enlightenment. Whoever started walking the path, they all knew that they are going to succeed. They will not fail. When people got involved in independence revolution in various countries, every leader knew they will succeed. No chance of failure. All the best of minds knew that there is no failure. When they launch a rocket into the sky or a satellite, they know they are not going to be a failure. They don't even think they'll fail at any cost. Whoever have achieved anything ever in life, they all knew that they are not going to fail. And with that confidence, they started walking the path that they are not going to fail. They are not going to be a failure. But what is the truth? Did they fail? Indeed they did. Many. There are millions of examples available around which show that great men, when they started working on a thing, they failed millions of times. Nothing good can be achieved without accepting that failure is a part of it. So is failure important? Well, in the eyes of the world, it is not an appreciable act. But for the person who failed, it is very important. How? Failure will tell him what were the weakness, where he lacked, what didn't he do properly. And if he is able to identify that, he will have a fresh start and he will not commit the same mistake which he did last time. So failure is the success of telling him that something went wrong. Failure is the outcome that will tell him that something else needs to be done. Failure is the prize that tells him there is something else lacking. Although to the world it may seem that he is a failure, to the person who is doing it, for him failure is a success which tells him that this is not going to work. Something else will. And the medal and the trophy and the appreciation for that person should be self-inflicted. If he is looking for a glory song from the world, he won't have it. But who can bring a great transformation? The only glory he should seek from is from within. his own happiness and from God Almighty, the nature, not from the relative and the friends and the countrymen. If he has that kind of power, only he should go into doing something big and great. Greatness is not meant for everybody. It is meant for very select few. And all these people, they have to live their life alone. Even when there is dazzling and sparkle all around, where people are having huge fun and merry, he is so alone. And the pain that he bears, nobody else can experience it. So greatness and revolutionizing ideas, those who have brought and can bring these men, for them passing out even single moment, minute, an hour a day is a challenging one. And it is not a bookish experience or a 1.5 hour movie. You need to live that life every minute. Failure is only meant for great men, not for the weak hearted, not for the sheeps. It is only meant for the lions. Failure is a cup of tea, not for the easy go people. It is for the people with a stone heart, with a tough soul, somebody who has an indomitable spirit. So if you are a failure, you are among the greatest of men. And people who keep on going succeeding, it is only possible for them who have already tasted failure in the back. It is naturally not possible that somebody will keep succeeding without tasting failure earlier in his life. It is beyond nature's design. So if you are failing now, it only means that the later in your life you are going to succeed at every decision you make, because it will come from experience, from knowing what works and what doesn't, and gathering that experience from your own life rather than reading books and watching movies and somebody else's life. When you yourself firsthand the impact it has in you in taking various decisions of your life every moment, it is huge. The failure, it will make you so strong and so invincible that nothing can break you apart. So if you are testing failure in spite of great effort, without you going lazy and actually taking every possible initiative that your mind tells, and still if you are testing failure, it only means that it is making you strong for the big day. The day where all this failure, what doesn't work, will cumulatively will lead you to take the decision that will alter the perspective that you have towards life. Bouncing back after failure, after going through a period of seclusion, after tasting failure, where you go back and make yourself stable and do nothing and realizing the failure, and then when you bounce back, that is more important than success. If you have the spirit to assemble things together and once again try, that is priceless. That has made great inventions. That has made great men. That has made great companies. That has brought huge changes in mass of people. That has made Mahatmas, great men, bouncing back, trying again. The journey is so special for the person who has achieved what he wanted to achieve. It is more precious than the award which you receive on the last or the final day of your success from people around you. That journey is yours. Nobody can experience it. Nobody can take it from you. You have lived a life for a cause. When you have reached that destination, then the game is over. So as long as you are in the game, that is the real fun. The pain and the pleasure of the journey is the core of the success. If God has give you enough smartness, you will get it fast. But if you haven't, it takes time, huge time, very precious time, very important years of your life it takes away. And nobody is made the smartest by God. It is the mere dedication, sincerity, and his continuous effort towards the task that makes him stronger, better day by day. Adding up the minutes, the pain, the time, and sticking up to what he thought of. giving up, but again day or two reloading himself with the same passion, day after day, weeks after week, years after years, even not having great weekends or celebration or holidays, but continuously giving energy to his goal, his idea. Journey is more important than destination. Simple example of life. You are born and you die. In between is a journey of life. What do you want? Do you want to die a great death, or do you want a rough journey? You don't want to die a great death. You want the journey, and the journey of life, if it is flat for somebody, then he is as good as dead. Lifeline means ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs. Making some great decisions, some wrong decisions, taking certain risks, doing something which is beyond your capability, and not just for you but for others around you, maybe your friends, your relatives, above it is your country, humanity, other animal world. If you are strong enough to carry on your life with healthy supplies, then that responsibility and the task of making others' life well is also upon you. Otherwise, you are no human to be called. Human word comes from the word humanity. And if you have no humanity towards other kingdom, other world, other living beings, then you are no human at all. Animals are far better than you because they are actually adding up to their responsibilities. They are conducting their role very well. And if we want to be called God's best creation, then we need to be also do something important for the world which is beyond the capability of other animals. And in doing so, even if we taste failure, it is okay. Success isn't just reflecting your high branded watch and all your branded clothes and shoes and your cards and your bank balances and foreign tours. Success also means when you are strong, you are experiencing all the good things of this world and of God. It is your responsibility to also make it available to the weaker section of the society. And if you are ain't doing that, then you are not living a successful life. And one day within this lifespan, the face of it will be in front of you, and you have to experience the consequence of it firsthand. If you are failing in trying to do something better, it is not the outcome, it is the effort that is important. Are you taking any initiative? Nature is very strong than anybody. God's design to make this world run is above any formula ever created. And if you are in synchronization to making this world a better place, nature will be with you. It will keep giving you the desired supplies, the requirements from time to time. Only if you have an honest effort towards it. If you are brave enough to walk the path with every step, even if the destination is unknown, every 10 feet, every other day will be revealed out to you. There are two ways to live a life. Either from where you start towards your destination, the entire path is illuminated with the street lights, and you know where you are going, what is there on the path. And the other one is you're sitting in a car with the entire path dark, and only the thing that is there to help you is the two headlights in front of your car, and it only reveals just a couple of feet. But when you start moving in faith of your action and something which will help the nature, every 10 feet will be revealed out to you. And when you are ready to accept challenges and failure, the outcome will be beyond expectation. The only reason that we Indians were slave to such a small country is because of our power to think that if we revolt against them, we can achieve the success of freedom. So we never took the initiative. Now if we are not inventing lot of stuffs or the manufacturing of products in India, if we are only importing the foreign products, is only because of our spirit which doesn't want to taste failure. We only want to succeed. And in the illusion of tasting success, we never take the risk. So, if you are not tasting failure, the success even doesn't come to us. Having 1/7 population of the world, being one of the oldest nation, we do not even have the infrastructure and the desire of hosting even one Olympic. So pathetic for a vast nation like us. If somebody is tasting failure, stick to your goal. Failure only makes you strong. Failure is good. All great men and all great achievements have tasted it. You are great. Thank you.